Hello, everyone. Welcome into episode 81 of the Level Best Podcast. I'm sure, man, cool. This guy over here is the Dirty Tooth, and we're really happy to have you here tonight. The show is all about us, our love of video games, and whatever else comes to mind in the moment because we do this show live every other Saturday night, right here on Twitch, right here on YouTube. Um, and we're just excited. We're excited to be back from Verdansk.
Yeah, we just got back.
Just got back and boy are my arms tired.
Big trip. Big trip.
Big trip. Yeah, that was quite an experience. We'll probably talk about that a little bit later. But um, first, quick housekeeping. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. We'd appreciate it. We upload a ton of shorts, these episodes, as well as a couple different video series that we've been slowing down on. We got to get back to them, Tooth.
We do, yeah. We got to get back
Like
to everything.
like level best verses.
Yeah, we got to.
We haven't done one of those since we changed the name.
I know we have one in the I guess the back pocket that we need to just do.
True.
It's probably so old you forgot about it.
I did for a second, but then I remembered.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, join our Discord. We got lots of lovely people in there, and we'd like more people in there so we
Mhm.
can have some fun offline discussions. You guys can also give us some tips, tricks, and maybe things we can talk about on the show. Just tell us how to make the show better on the Discord.
Yeah.
And then also, we have a Patreon that also we need to kind of give them a little more TLC to and freshen it up, especially since the name change. We got some stuff to do there, but it is there, and we upload all of our all our gameplay recordings for our fun video series Player Pass that we love doing so much.
Hours of
And then
content. Hours of content there. It's like literally the whole game sometimes.
yeah, and sometimes these playthroughs is the kind of thing where like I wish I could post them elsewhere because sometimes those games are like good and the playthrough is fun and there's some like real raw reactions happening there, you know?
I thought about editing them down to just like some good parts, not the whole thing, and posting them, but no,
Nah,
it's exclusive.
whole thing raw, unfiltered, only on the Patreon.
Yes.
But yeah, what's up, Tooth?
Chilling. I mean, just kind of late. I'm not doing anything else. I figured I'd just do this.
Might as well, right? Why not?
Might as well do a podcast.
I've learned recently that you're kind of the our resident Prime expert.
Uh, yeah. I mean, I would call myself a prime expert, at least in this group.
100%.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, he loves Prime. Can't get
Some
enough of it.
some of the flavors. There are things like strawberry banana that are bizarro world.
Off camera, he was saying there isn't a flavor he hates. He doesn't
That
like.
that's not true. That's
He
not
even told
true.
me he mixes all the flavors together just to
Ew.
get a little extra Prime
Ew.
energy.
No.
Yeah.
Have you seen the mixed Gatorade though?
What? No.
They started doing Gatorade fusion or something. It's like two flavors mixed together. They have fruit punch and cool blue, and they have lemon
Okay.
lime and orange, which are pretty
Ar-
classic mixed together flavors.
Arrest whoever did that.
What?
First off,
No, they're what do you
arrest
mean?
whoever
What?
made
No.
that decision.
They're
I don't
so
like it.
they're good. They're good.
Sounds
If
kind of
it's
good.
not
I'm not gonna
broken,
lie.
don't fix it. You know what I mean?
I
That's
mean,
just my opinion.
people have been mixing Gatorade together since the beginning of time.
You know what I do with my Gatorade?
What?
I drink like half of it and then I refill it with water.
To like water it down? Flavored water?
Yeah, so that it lasts longer, I think.
Mm. You know you could just buy another Gatorade.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like spend all my money on Gatorade.
Y-
Plus, sometimes you get the tiny little Gatorades, and it's like that's not enough
Mm.
Gatorade. Sometimes you get because I always drink the sugar-free Gatorades,
Yeah.
and so the sugar-full Gatorades are just like so sweet. So you
Yeah,
drink
that's
half of them,
true.
and sometimes you want to water it down.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I guess the full strength Gatorade is a little much after you've been on the zero for a while.
right. But I've been told that I'm a real weirdo for watering down my Gatorade on purpose. But I just like it's better than drinking water because water's just blah
Yeah.
and make your Gatorade last a little longer.
Although there's so many good flavored waters now, though.
True.
There's so many different ones. I've been drinking the Liquid Death soda flavored sparkling waters.
That's right. I think
Delicious.
last episode you had a Dr. Pepper flavored one.
Yeah, and now I have cola,
Liquid Death Cola. Huh.
killer cola. I mean, it's good. I like it. Big fan.
Sounds good.
Big fan.
I'd drink it.
Order it
I
on
should. I want to
Amazon.
look for it. Where'd you get those? Oh, Amazon.
Amazon. Yeah. I can't
Okay.
find it
Okay.
literally anywhere else except Amazon.
Hmm.
But they
I'll have to look
deliver it
for
right
'em,
to
I'm
my door.
curious.
Easy.
That's nice.
It is
Cool.
kind of nice.
Well, I brought up the Prime because I won in a work raffle. I won some Prime packets, some of these little like flavor sticks.
Worst work raffle win ever.
Yeah. And what sucks about the work raffles is like they get to the end and there's like a TV and like a what do they call it? Like a Blackstone grill,
Dang.
like a mini one.
Yeah.
And then they do like, okay, we have 3 prizes left: a sick grill, a sick TV, and a jar of peanuts. And and then they're like, they call the number, and this guy's like, oh, they're like, oh, you won the peanuts, or they save the peanuts for the very last.
Yeah.
And so what they'll do is they'll call all the numbers and call everybody out until like you didn't win anything. You didn't win anything until they have 3 people left. And then they'll call the 2, TV, grill, and then the last person standing gets the peanuts. And it's like that's so backwards. That's so mean.
Yeah. Why is peanuts a prize? Why are you trying to like hose your employees, dude?
I don't know. But anyway, to what I was going for is this Prime packet stuff for your water. Yuck. It's so bad. Like regular Prime, not great. This stuff, terrible. Like the blue raspberry flavor tastes like straight plastic. It's so gross.
There is very limited flavors that are good. They have a sour one that they just released. It's pretty good. They have a Meta Moon flavor that tastes like some sort of floor cleaner, but it's like it's growing on me a little bit. Like I kind of like that chemical taste.
Gross.
The iShow Speed flavor is by far the best one that they've ever
Really?
made, and it's because it's something like totally different. It's like dragon fruit and blah blah blah. I don't know. It's good, but it's good. Like it's probably the best one. It's the only one that I drink now. I sort of just like pass it up if I can't get that one.
Sounds good. I have the strawberry watermelon flavor stick
Sounds
packet.
gross. Sounds awful.
It's the best of the 3 flavors that came in the big bag of nasty ass Prime powder. But anyway, so yeah, it's not that great. And if you like Prime, maybe there's just flavors I haven't tried. Like you said, the iShow Speed one. Maybe I should try that. Maybe
Yeah.
my opinion will change.
I mean, if you want to sponsor us, though, like we'll still do that.
We're gonna tell the truth, our truth, though.
Yeah, our ad read will be shit. It'll be so bad for you, but I mean, good for us because we get money from that.
If you come out with a new flavor and it's a good one, actually good one, then let us shit talk the whole rest of the flavors just to promote the new one, and we'll be really good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want a pomegranate flavor, but you want to know like a secret? It's just about to not be a secret. I've never had pomegranate before.
Really?
But I want a pomegranate flavored drink so I don't have to have the pomegranate. I can just have that.
Pomegranates are a mess, man.
Yeah, they seem
they stain your fingers. If you get it on your clothes, it stains your clothes really bad. But they taste good.
It seems like too much work. It's like crab legs or like coconut, pineapple. Yeah, sort of any of those
Pomegranates
things.
are in that category for sure.
Yeah, too much work. I don't want to work for my fruit.
Well, you know what I want to do is get into the rest of the episode.
Oh shit!
Because we
Yeah,
have some fun stuff to talk about tonight. We've
we're doing
both
a
been up to a
podcast.
lot in between
Yeah.
episodes. And I think our wonderful Rep Zombie has prepared us for us a fun little segment that I'm going to let him introduce. He made it. So I'm going to let him introduce it.
He made a segment.
All right, so this is Player Pass Trivia. It is a little game we decided to do for basically the 20th anniversary episode of the Player Pass series. It is is it this episode the 20th or
Hide it.
hide it?
Answers.
Oh, okay. Cut that, editor.
I didn't see
please.
it. I didn't see anything.
It was supposed to
Edit it
show up on
out.
that monitor. It was supposed to
Edit
show
it
up on
out.
that monitor.
Well, I saw Tooth on his screen pull
Whoops.
out a magnifying glass. He pulled up, it looked like he was looking really close, so figured I should cut that off.
Okay, I do not know why it did that. Let me see if this works.
That's okay.
Don't look. Don't look. That's not working either. That's
Maybe
funny.
try double clicking the big screen or like the number one.
Turn it to slideshow.
Oh, I got it. I got you. I got you. I got you. Here.
Pulls. The answer's
There.
pulls.
Aha!
Pulls first one.
Oops. All right, you guys didn't see anything.
Nope.
And yeah, no one would know. Anyways, this
two.
is Player Pass Trivia, episode 2, episode 20 of Player Pass is today. There was pools today, but we'll get into that later. For now, we're just gonna guess the Player Pass game that these two have already played based on its Steam description.
Okay.
This should be fun.
I'm ready.
You guys ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Right. 1. This is 10, by the way. This is 1. Imagine an escape room set in a deranged mind. Experience a first-person exploration game in a chilling new dimension. Shift between 3 perspectives of a family and unravel the mystery hiding in this mind-bending psychological thriller.
I'm not gonna lie, I saw the answer. So I'm gonna hold off and see if Tooth can get it himself.
Shift between 3 perspectives of a family. I want to say it's. Why are you drinking that still?
Because it's something to drink.
I want to say Forgotten Dream. No. No, it's oh shoot, the one where the guy was crazy and the dog scares you, and the wife hates her husband.
Mhm.
God, what's
You
that?
don't remember the name?
No, what's the name of the game?
It starts
Transference.
Transference. It was the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
The first player. Wow. Yeah, that was the first Player Pass game.
Hey, I got it though, right? Like I remembered.
You got it. Yeah. You remembered it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you got a little
Next.
thumbnail up there. It says number 1. Very first thumbnail for a Player Pass game. It's not that
Yeah.
bad for a first thumbnail, in my opinion. We also have a clip from SMC's playthrough. Just going to play that real quick. I think it's sub 20 seconds.
Do it.
Work vlogs to you because it is my hope that you will someday continue this work if I am unable. And also because all of this, everything I do here is for you.
Seemed pretty cool.
I feel like we never got real closure in that game.
I remember liking it more than what it seemed like what the reviews showed.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of a cool concept and the story was like in depth. I liked it.
Yeah. Is this a recent like snip from the Steam page?
Yes.
Man,
it is.
still sub 500 reviews. It's been out for like
Wow.
a cajillion years. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, this is fun.
Number 2.
Wait, did you see all the answers?
No.
Sydney Harper, a 23-year-old working at a consulting firm, plans a weekend getaway to a redacted rental with her college friends. Little did she know what was about to unfold during their stay.
I know this one.
You know the answer?
Yeah.
Well, I can't think of the name. This is what happens. It's all in my head, but then there's this mental block that keeps me from remembering the actual name.
Pause for 1 second. I'm going to leave this Discord call and come back because you guys sound like robots. So, be right back. You guys can only hear me. That's kind of cool, right? All right, we're going to go back in. Check. Check, check. Check. Nothing. I hear nothing. Crazy. What's going on? Check. My mic works. Try one more time. Check. You can't hear me? I can't hear you. This like literally never happened before. Check. Weird. Like I see my green guy going. All right. All right, close Discord. We will open Discord. Quit talking. I can't hear you. This isn't boring for you guys because I'm streaming, so you guys can still hear me, but boring for them.
Hello?
Hello?
Yay! Okay,
Whoa.
that channel's just busted, I guess. That's weird.
Okay. Where were we?
Weird.
Okay. Okay, this one, I'm struggling.
You're struggling?
I'm struggling to remember what it is.
Do you want me to tell you?
We can do like one letter at a time kind of a thing.
One letter.
Or
One
maybe-
letter.
Okay, wait. You played.
I know what the game is.
Oh, you know what it is?
I just don't know. I don't remember the name. I need one letter.
F.
Fears to Fathom.
Yep.
Yes.
Which one?
Okay.
Which one? There's a bunch of them.
Woodbury Getaway.
Yep.
Yes. it is.
Nice.
Come on.
Wait, are we playing
Oh.
against each other? How's this working? Should I just
I mean,
should I blurt it out? I don't know the rules.
Okay.
I feel like it's fun to kind of tease each other a little bit, but
Oh, okay.
Whoever gets it first, just blurt it out,
okay.
and
All
then
right.
they win that round.
Dang.
All right,
But
deal.
here's the clip for First to Fathom Woodbury Getaway.
Jesus.
Jesus.
What are you doing in here, Tom? Oh my God. Jesus. God. Oh,
Got him.
that was funny.
I almost said word for word that first clip. Jesus.
Jesus. Oh,
All right,
that's
next
funny.
one. Beneath the dazzling lights of New York, a sinister darkness lurks. In the hour when the whole city is sleeping, a strange and terrifying man emerges from the darkness, intent on shattering your mind and spirit.
Oh, the
This is the one with
guy
the
with the subway with the weird
hobo.
face. Yeah.
Oh no, what's the name?
Oh, dude, I can see his face. The thumbnail is like you as that guy.
Yeah, this is a terrifying thumbnail.
Oh, dude, what's the name?
First letter.
H.
Oh,
Uh,
homeless.
Yeah.
Dang.
Homeless.
Dang.
Yeah.
Goated
God.
thumbnail. Goated.
That thumbnail's
Oh,
so
no.
good. Oh, yes. Very positive review still.
Oh, what the fuck? That guy's huge. I'm not going to check that out. You're out of your mind. Nope. No. Yep, that's gonna be a no, dog. I'm not going down there.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't want to.
I remember that game.
I didn't want to
That
go
game-
down there.
I remember that game ended like poorly.
Yeah.
Is that true? Or it
yeah.
ended like it was kind of lame. I just remember feeling it was kind of lame.
I'm pretty sure they also made Graveyard Shift, which is another game
right.
that I played, and it was also all right.
All right, next one.
Good one.
A strange and abstract first-person game that explores the forgotten. Navigate through maps and environments while completing objectives critical for survival.
Forgotten Dreams.
Forgotten Dreams.
That one was a gimme. I gave you guys a gimme.
Dude.
That's fair. We mention this one all the time because it
6 user reviews. That's too many. That's too many.
I mean, look, we played through it almost the whole thing. I don't know if there is an end to it, to be honest.
I've
I
never
don't-
seen you guys so confused playing a video game. It's insane.
Oh my god, it was
was rough.
confusing.
Help me. Help me.
Oh, what?
Help me.
Are you okay? What happened?
Please.
You
This
shot
game's
him.
fucked up.
What do you mean what happened?
Okay, what happened?
You shot him.
Yeah. Yeah, I shot and killed
Oh.
him, but he tried to sneak up on me and kill me.
That's
so like
true.
it was self-defense.
You know the reason that I mainly know this game and that I gave it a pass and haven't gone back is because I almost was dead and my whole screen was shaking and I played
Yeah.
that game for like 3 hours like that.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah,
That, you should
yeah.
not have. You should have quit, or you should
I
have
did.
Alt F forward. I remember we were both playing through it at the same time, and I called you during the session, and I was like, "I know you're recording. Just pick up." And then you picked up my call, and I was like, "Are you as confused as I am? Because this doesn't make sense."
Oh,
Yeah.
I probably
Yep.
would have a better experience if it wasn't for the shaking, maybe.
The shaking and the every time you take damage, you walk slower,
Yeah. And I was walking very slow.
like inching. Yeah.
I've never gone back.
Nope. Neither have I.
All right, next one. Around every corner, face against stealthy antagonists that will take advantage of your expectations. This is
Do
very
you remember
vague.
this one?
It steals.
Yeah?
Oh.
Yep.
I repressed these memories.
This was your
I've
game.
repressed these Oh man. Oh no. And it's a clip of me too. It would be.
I picked this
Oh,
especially for
man.
you.
Should we look
at the radar?
Oh no. Wait, what? What do you mean run? What am I running from? Oh no.
Well, he didn't get you
Yeah.
though.
That game scared the shit out of me.
Listen, most of the time, like we start to talk about the game, and you're like, "Oh yeah, it was like no problem. It was easy. Like I got it." This was the game for me. I beat this in like no time.
That's true.
It was like
You
nothing.
beat it, and then you went through. You didn't beat all the other game modes, did you?
All but one.
All but one. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you crushed this one.
Yeah, this is a good one.
I think I played it for about a half hour and quit.
All the clips are you of just being scared.
I was terrified.
Next one.
Jesus.
Next one.
Alone or with friends, explore a sprawling, cursed film studio as its horror
Blood
movies bleed
typers.
into reality. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yep.
even waiting for you to end.
Yep. But remember, death is just a typo away.
That's
that game
true.
rocks.
That's a good game.
Yeah.
More people should play that game.
Yeah, we need to play through the rest of the chapters.
Yeah, we do. We
Mhm.
need to go back to
Mhm.
that. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Hell yeah. Oh! No! No! Ooh.
Looks fun.
Almost missed it.
That game was intense.
It got real intense.
I think I said it in the player pass for it, but it reminded me of like one of my first Resident Evil games, and like still learning how to use a controller basically, and like just being frustrated with the buttons. That's how this feels trying to type.
Yeah, you're
I'm-
like,
I'm a
no,
bad typist.
no.
Mhm.
And once you mess up, it's just like, it's over.
Downhill.
All right, next one.
Next one.
Soar through the skies aboard a majestic warbird, explore a stunning oceanic world, and engage in
Falconeer.
epic aerial dogfights. Yep.
Dang it. I couldn't think of the exact word. Yeah, it's Falconeer, huh?
Boom.
Nice.
As I remember, I think y'all both passed on this one,
Yeah.
but still, it looked pretty cool. This is a cool clip.
I'm gonna get this pirate scum. Did I get him? I did get him a little bit.
Yeah. I mean,
That game was cool. It had such potential, but it was just so thick with lore.
it was okay. You know,
Wasn't that the issue? It was so thick
Yeah,
with lore, and
it had a lot of
then
lore. You had to fly forever and ever.
there were escort missions where you had to like escort a ship that's moving at a snail's pace, and you're moving at like a, faster snail's pace.
And there's literally
it's more like a, I don't know.
there's no enemies on the escort missions until you fly too far away, and then there's like 700 of them, and they sink the ship almost immediately.
Right.
If I remember correctly, there was a mission that would soft lock you because you accidentally dropped like a crate or something like that.
Probably.
Yeah, I think I had to restart a mission because I dropped something I was carrying. And I remember you said that you dropped it too, but you dropped it above the big like ravine. I forget what that was called.
Yeah,
And you were able to just pick it back up.
the crevasse.
Mine broke.
Crevasse.
That game was cool, but pass, yeah.
Yeah, pass. Not for me.
Just a few more here.
Okay.
Redacted takes you on an adventure across worlds within worlds, master world-leaping mechanics, and solve intricate puzzles to unravel a cosmic mystery. It's a popular one.
This was a popular game.
Popular game.
Across worlds within worlds. Master world leaping mechanics. And solve intricate puzzles to unravel cosmic mystery.
Emphasis on worlds within worlds.
This was
Oh,
what is it?
Cocoon.
Oh, yeah.
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 That game rocks, man. That's such a good game.
Yeah, that was a good game. I killed him. That's crazy too.
Yeah.
Worlds within worlds.
That's true. There were a ton of worlds within worlds.
Yeah, that one had my brain. My brain was fried after that one, but I remember I only struggled. I mean, I struggled quite a bit with certain things, but I always got through it. Didn't have to look anything up.
I feel like for the majority of the game, I was just like looking at it like this.
Slack jawed.
Yeah, like what is happening?
This is the one where I had clips of me nodding off while playing.
I
Which
almost
is
put
just-
that in there. I was this close. I was this close.
That would
Falling
have been
asleep.
fair. I didn't. I shouldn't have let that happen. But it's not it's nothing against the game. I was just tired.
Yeah.
I love that game.
All right, next one.
Next one.
The 5 crew members of the Tulpar are stranded
Mouthwashing.
in the empty. Yep. God is not watching.
Dang. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I was wearing the hot dog costume and doing TikTok dances for money.
Nice. Painkillers. Isopropyl alcohol? Yeah, I'm taking that. I don't want Swansea getting his hands on. Oh, shit. Honestly, Anya, that's the first thing that actually kind of scared me this whole time.
Damn.
Yeah, she snuck up on me there. Because I remember in that game, you like talk to people, and then at one point you're like, "Come with me," and so you turn and walk away, and you hear footsteps behind you, but you never get to actually see them walk. Every time you turn and look back, they're just a little closer, and so you walk really far away, and you can like turn and look back, and they'll just like progressively get a little closer. They'll never let you see them walking, which is I thought that was interesting. I don't know if that was like a money saving thing or if it's just like a stylistic choice, but
Yeah, that game was wild.
yeah,
Really messed up.
really messed up.
This is the last one, I believe. Explore the ancient mysterious world of Redacted as you soar above ruins and glide across sands to discover its secrets.
Journey.
Journey. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. No clip for this one. There weren't any clips I could find, but
Not bad.
number 2, that was the second one of the series.
Yeah. Again, Journey. That was so good.
That was a good game.
That was a great game.
There's some scary moments in a game that I didn't think was going to be scary.
Yeah. Once you get further along, yeah.
That things
were a
come down
couple
and
moments.
munch on you.
I almost got through the whole game without dying, and then
Same.
one of those scary moments got me.
Yep. Same.
Yeah. That was a
Dang.
good time though.
That was a good time. Good game.
And that
Thanks,
is
Zombie.
it.
What the heck?
Yeah, nice.
That was awesome, man.
Thank you.
20
That was
player
cool.
passes.
Yeah, tonight will be the 20th episode of Player Pass. And it's right
Crazy.
after this episode, but it'll be if you're watching this later on YouTube, it's a separate upload. You'll find it. It's on the channel. But kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
That was a
super
nice
cool.
little blast from the past, a little tour through the history of the Player Pass series, you know?
Yeah. I feel like it's been one of the cooler ones that we've done. One, because we have to play the game, and so that's cool. But it's just a fun thing.
Yeah, I feel like we both love playing new games, and it's just fun to like play a new game and then come back and just kind of go back and forth on what we think about it, because
Yeah.
we don't always come to the same conclusions, you know?
No. I feel like sometimes we have differing opinions, even if it's like we've had a couple that like you're play and I'm pass, or I'm play and you're pass.
Yeah,
And I think
but
even
more often
some
than
of them,
not,
yeah, we're together.
we do agree.
Yeah. I feel like what's been your favorite game so far?
Oh man, that's tough. I really feel like mouthwashing is up there.
Mouthwashing?
Yeah, mouthwashing
It's good.
and even Cocoon really made me feel things, you know?
Yeah.
And then Fears to Fathom put me on the whole Fears to Fathom series. I ended up playing all of those games, So that was kind of cool. I don't know. It's hard to pick just one.
It is tough.
What about you?
I think Fears to Fathom is like in the top 3. This might seem like a off the wall one, but Juice Galaxy
Ah, yeah,
was just a banger, dude.
that was a really good one.
Not Pools. And then
You said it.
I'd have to say Cocoon probably. Like those are in the top 3. It is hard to pick.
Yeah.
So many
What
good
about
ones.
Slackers? Carts to Glory.
Oh god, that game was awesome.
That game
Actually,
was really good.
Dodgy Deliveries was good too.
I was about to say that too.
Dang.
Dodgy deliveries. Yeah, we've
Good.
had some good games. We've had a few stinkers, but I'd say we're at like a 70-80% success rate, or like a play
Yeah.
rate, something like that. Someone else can do the calculations. I'm not good at math, but it's something
Same.
like that.
They're good either way. We pick
Yeah.
good games.
Yeah, we do.
Nice. That was fun.
Well, I'm curious what you've been up to between these past 2 weeks between episodes. What games did you choose to play between then? I believe we had a deal.
We did, yeah.
I believe we had it wasn't a wager, but it was like a challenge where you'd play 3 games
Yeah.
in between episodes. How'd that go?
It did not go that well, but I will say technically it did happen. Albeit it's happened two of them happened today. So I guess that counts. But I did go back and play more Warzone. After we did the Verdansk episode, I went back and I played like 5 rounds of Warzone, like solos.
How'd that go for you?
I didn't win any,
Okay.
but I did get kills in it. I did not get violated in any of the rounds, which was good.
That's good.
But yeah, I mean, it was actually kind of fun because I don't expect to be good at that game.
That's what I was gonna say. You don't really go into Warzone expecting to get a win.
Yeah.
It's just a matter. It's just you just want to pop off a little bit here and
Yeah.
there, and if you win, it's like a bonus, right?
Yeah, I just want to get 1 kill because at least one will feel pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I played a little bit of a game just before we started called Geoduck. Such a weird game. I don't know if it's good. I can't really tell you that. I also can't tell you if it's bad because I just don't know. I don't know if it is or not.
It looks bad to me.
It looks bad, but
I haven't played it though.
But it kind of seems a little fun. You play as this little gecko and you have an instrument and you're shooting, like if you have the piano, you're shooting piano keys at things like vacuum cleaners or a plunger.
Yeah, no, you sound perfectly sane right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The game is super weird. I think it's free though.
It's free?
Yeah, I think it's free.
Well,
I think it's worth picking up. It's free. I mean, it's free.
well, that's all you got to say right there. You think it's worth picking up. I don't know if I will, but it's good to know that you endorse it personally. You personally endorse this game.
Yeah, that game is probably in my top 5 games ever. So
And okay, the name Geoducks?
Geoduck. Geodeux.
Is that not Geodo?
I don't know.
Do? Geodo?
It's a gecko though. I mean,
who's
like,
to say?
yeah, I don't understand at all, actually, any of it. But when you start the game, there's a Santa Claus, and then there's an angel that follows you around, and I don't know. It's weird.
Google says it's pronounced do.
So Geodo.
D-U-X. Geodo.
Geodo. Okay, that makes even less
Yeah.
sense. than that. I don't know, but go play it. It's free on Steam. And
Okay.
then you were talking about something before the episode started, and I saw you type it in the doc, and I was like, fine, I'll download it too.
You did not look up Butt Night and play it. Please tell me you didn't.
No,
I was just looking on Steam and I just saw it in passing.
That's your favorite game, right? Butt Night?
No.
Yeah, you
no,
endorsed
it's
Butt
not.
Night. Nice.
I do not. It's a
Nice.
dirty game. It just popped up on Steam and I didn't even mean to look at it.
Steam knows you like that kind of game.
No, it's just based it's based on nothing. I don't know. I've never played a game like that, I swear.
It's like Geodude.
Well, that one's based on games like that you play. Because you play other gecko-involved games.
That's true, and you play other night butt games.
No, I don't. I walked myself into that. No.
I'm talking about Corner Pond.
Oh,
Yeah.
you looked it up and you're playing.
I
played it.
looked it up and I was playing
Please don't
it.
tell me you're playing it right now.
No, I'm not playing it right now. No.
Okay, because I would make two of us, and that would be embarrassing and unprofessional, frankly, for a podcaster.
It's fun. It's like I'll have you talk about it because you have way more hours in it, I'm sure, or time. I don't know if you have hours, but I just
Oh, yeah.
downloaded it because I was like, well, he's catching fish. I want to catch fish too.
I have almost 6 hours in it already. I just found it earlier today.
Oh my god!
Like, I guess 6 hours ago. I haven't closed it since I opened it.
But it's just a like the name. It's just a little corner. It's in the corner of your screen. That's fun. It's a little fishing game.
There's like a always on top mode, so you can be like in Google Chrome and just still have it there. It's a transparent kind of background game, and so it's just chilling there. We have a trailer. Zombie pulled up a trailer if you want to show that.
Yeah.
Um,
Where's the screen at? Jesus.
it's cute though. I like it a lot.
Here it is. Oh my god.
It's just
Okay.
it's an idle game. It's your basic average everyday idle game.
Yeah.
But there's like decent progression. It's just chilling there in the corner. I've never played a game where you can like choose to have it on your desktop or on your screen all the time. But
Yeah. One thing I will say is that there's this little pop up and you click targets, and I'm guessing that it I don't know. I'm guessing that it like does something to your points or whatever, or it gives you a higher fish. I don't know what clicking the targets do. But
like quests?
no, it's like when you're catching the fish, it's like these little green targets pop
Oh.
up.
I see.
And
So the deal with that is you click on those to catch the fish faster, or it'll just catch the
Oh.
fish automatically if you don't do that. But
okay.
some fish are harder to catch, and so you might run out of time to catch it automatically. So you just kind of give
Okay.
it a boost with the clicking the targets.
Well, when I didn't know about the always on top mode yet, and so when those targets pop up, it makes a little noise, and then I'm trying to like minimize windows to find it so I can click those things. That'll freak you out.
Always on top, man. It works.
Always on top. But yeah, played that. So 1, 2, 3 counts. 3 games.
Counts for me. I'm
Pretty
hey,
close.
Success. did it.
Beyond that, I put together a dresser for the for baby clothes. It had so many pieces,
Yeah.
and in the directions it said verbatim, extra part phenomenon normal.
What does that mean?
I didn't know until the end when I had so much stuff left. And I was like, this has got to go somewhere.
You're
Like
this
this-
is a phenomenon.
This is a big part. And then I was like, Wow. Extra part phenomenon. I get that. Checks out. Yep. That makes
That
sense.
checks out.
It took
Huh.
almost 5 hours to put it together.
Wow. Is it done? And is
Yeah.
it standing?
It's done standing. The extra parts were not necessary. Recycled those. Big dresser, 9 drawers.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. So yeah, did that. I watched the first 3 episodes of Pokemon Indigo League. So first season of Pokemon, the original series,
Oh.
with the baby.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's gonna
How's
be into
that?
Pokemon.
Does it hold up? I haven't been seeing those episodes in so long.
Yeah, I think it holds up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Ash like running to Professor Oaks in his jammies late.
Do you think Ash's mom and Mr. Mime? You think there's some freak shit going on there?
Bro, I thought that was canon.
Right?
Yeah.
Ash is half Pokemon. Mr. Mime is Ash's dad.
Yeah. I thought everybody knew that.
Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know. No.
There's like a
I just assumed.
there's a collector's card of Mr. Mime and it says Ash's dad.
Oh, okay.
Pretty
Sure.
rare, but
Yeah, probably. I've never seen it.
I have it. I mean, I'll show you guys sometime.
Well, yeah, you'll have to pull it out the attic,
Yeah.
tucked away, safe.
Yeah, I'll go climb up there and get it. But yeah, I think she's gonna like it. She laughed when Pikachu fried Ash for the first time. So that
Classic.
she's a good person. She laughs
Oh, yeah.
at that.
You're raising her right.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah, showing her Pokemon as an early. Yeah, that's great.
It's good. And then lastly, we talked about on an episode, I got my drone license, right? Like I can fly a drone. Like
Yeah.
I have a drone. Drone.
Oh, it's a little guy.
Little guy. I got paid to fly my drone. I did a job where I took some pictures for a real estate listing
Oh,
of some property. So I took it up on top of a mountain and I flew up super high and got some cool pictures of some property.
that's cool.
And I
Just
got
like,
paid for it.
some. Oh, okay, so just like some acreage.
Yeah, 5 acres. Yeah, first time I've flown it for money. So,
That's legit. Do you mind if I ask how much?
it was only $100, but
That's solid. Easy
yeah.
work. For
Yeah.
$100.
It was a friend was selling that property and asked me if I would go do it, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll go do it." And then
Why not?
didn't take no for an answer for the pay, so $100.
$100 it is.
$100.
That's cool. That's easy money.
Yeah, that was fun.
Can't go wrong.
It was cool. Flying drone.
Nice.
Yeah. I thought about flying it all the way over to you to see what you were doing this week, past 2 weeks, but I couldn't get it that far. So
Oh,
I figure I'll just ask you right now.
you got to set up some Wi-Fi boosters or something, right?
Yeah. Set up a bunch of people in line with extra controllers for it. And when it flies out of range, the next person picks it up.
Do you think that's actually doable?
I know for sure you can like pick up a drone together like that. Cause there's like I've heard like the people at work that like are actual drone operators talk about it.
Yeah.
But it's not legal really.
Not legal?
Yeah, you have to keep visual sight on it at all times.
Someone would be, right?
Yeah, somebody would be, but not you.
Okay.
I guess if every person was a drone pilot. I don't know. We could try it
I don't
sometime.
know.
Maybe Dude Perfect does it sometime.
You've seen those videos, those drone videos where people are like flying their drone through an abandoned building and they're going up and
Yeah.
down and loop de loop, and that that would be fun.
A guy that I work with does that.
Yeah, is he really good?
I seen some of his videos. He seems like, I mean, not like the TikToks I see, but like, I mean, he's flying through buildings.
That's the dream, man. That would be pretty cool. And then you can really, because I've seen other TikToks where people are like flying into a commercial building while people are all staged and like happy working there and being happy customers, and they're announcing all their movements while they're doing it, and um, looks pretty cool. And I bet
Yeah,
that's good money too.
for sure. Yeah, it seems super cool. I like when they like go through the building and then they like shoot up in the air and come down a chimney or something.
Yeah,
Dude, wild. So wild. I'm not that good. I can just take it up in the air, pretty much.
I mean that's good enough for $100. That's pretty sweet.
True.
Yeah.
What about you? You fly drones this week? Last week? Week before?
No, nothing. I don't fly anything.
Oh.
I was gonna make some joke about how I fly fish with corner pond, but it's not. It's just regular fishing, so it's not a good joke.
Fly a kite with night butt.
It's not. I don't. I shouldn't have even brought it up. That's a game. What sucks is that it looks like a genuinely good game,
Yeah.
and then like less than halfway through the trailer, you start seeing stuff, and you're like, "Whoa, this is not." And then you look at the tags for the game, and you're like, "Oh, I see." So it's just, you know.
You have 8
Short
hours of
night.
playtime.
No, I don't. Stop. Don't even. Don't even. That's not funny. What I do have a few hours of playtime in is a game called 33 Immortals.
Ooh, okay.
33 Immortals. It's a game that's like it's a Hades like
Okay.
is what I would say. It's like with Hades with raid battles, if that makes sense. It's a big multiplayer Hades like. It's almost like a battle royale where there's a circle that comes in eventually,
Okay.
but every real person there is like on your team, and you're all fighting really pretty tough monsters.
Hmm.
And you're defying the gods or whatever. And I don't know how else to explain it, but there's a few different classes, and you can all run together, mob together, and kill all these demons. And you enter rooms called torture chambers, and then you clear them out, and you get to leave and get some cool loot. And then you build up your guy and get stronger. And if you make it all the way to the end, you get to go to a boss realm room, and everybody who survived gets to go to the boss room, and then you have a ton of people, everybody in the lobby, all in the same room fighting the boss. And it just feels really cool to like cooperate with a team like that, like a bunch of random people, but you're all doing the same thing. This is the boss room right here.
Sounds
And it's sick.
intense.
Yeah, it's kind of intense, and it's a little tough, but it's doable.
Wow.
And I like it. I thought it was fun. I was grinding it for a minute.
The art style looks really cool.
Yeah, I love the cinematics. The art style of that is really nice,
Yeah.
and even just the art style of the regular game. I don't know. It just reminds me a lot of Hades.
Yeah, it does kind of give like Hades vibes.
Yeah.
Early access. Game Pass.
Yep, on Game Pass, and
Nice.
they're still working on it. They're still working on like new content for it. So kind of cool.
Yeah, sounds sick.
Let's see. I also literally last night played some Apex Legends again, because they're coming out with, I think on like the 5th or the 6th or something. On maybe the 6th. They're coming out with a new character, and Arenas is coming back, which is like their 2v2 game mode.
Oh, I like arenas.
I liked Arenas, yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I forgot how much I suck at Apex Legends, dude. I'm so bad at it.
That game is, I don't know, like it's it's hard to be good at that game. And
yeah,
then
it's a different breed.
and then you have to really think about it, right? That game kind of sucks. And so everybody has like migrated away from it since it started sucking. And only the people that are left playing it are the people that are like god tier at the game.
Right.
They're so good. They've been playing Apex Legends forever. They quit Fortnite when Apex Legends came out, and they haven't played another game since.
Yeah. And
So
you really feel it jumping back into it. Because not only am I rusty as hell, not that I ever really didn't have rust, I was always bad, but I was so much worse. And then everyone around me is just like crazy good. Um, I'm not good at Apex, but I try to have fun. And then, I got a buddy that really likes Apex Legends, so I like to play with him. But then I end up just complaining pants the whole time because I suck.
I
But
feel good in arenas. I feel like I don't
yeah.
suck in arenas.
Yeah, I hope I don't just look back on it with rose tinted glasses,
Yeah.
Like I hope it's actually still good and I can still have fun with it, but when it comes out, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm looking forward to arenas. We'll see.
Kind of feels bad because I read where they laid off the person that was the main person working on that character.
Oh, right. Yeah, I heard that
And
like
then
they announce it and then boom, there's a bunch of layoffs. Yeah.
That was a bummer.
Yeah. Oh well, I don't know. I mean, I feel for them.
Yeah.
But, big giant corporation business got to keep businessing, and
they're going to do
fortunately layoffs are part of that.
Yep. It just happens. Lame. It is lame.
I've also like you said, corner pond. It's like $3 on Steam. It just came out recently and
Super
it rocks.
good deal.
Go buy it.
Yeah.
And have it up and catch fish and then sell the fish. And I caught a freaking earlier today. I caught a shiny fish.
Nice.
So I guess it's like shiny Pokemon, super rare. I caught a shiny fish. It's a shiny crappie.
Nice.
That's what the fish is called. Is that a real fish?
Crappie?
Do you guys
Yeah.
have you crappie?
Mm-hmm.
I'd hate to be that fish. That's not a good name.
Some people call them crappie.
Crappie?
Yeah.
No, it's spelled Crappie.
Yeah.
Crappie.
Yep.
Wow, that's too bad. Crappie didn't have good parents. I loved it.
You know, it's so
That's
weird.
a big crappie.
That is a big crappie.
Look at that big old crappie.
That's the biggest crappie in the lake.
Dang, man. It's not shiny though. Sorry.
You know what's weird?
I got a shiny one.
All freshwater fish, low key, kind of look the same. They all look so similar, except like maybe like catfish.
Yeah, I'm not a big fisherman, so
Just take my word for it.
I don't have much of an opinion on that.
Just take my word for it.
A lot of fish just look like the same. They look like fish.
They look like fish, yeah.
Apparently they like different foods and you got to put different bait on the hook if you want to catch different types of fish. And I'm like, they're all just fish. Why don't they just go to the worm?
Yeah, I spent a long time in Fears of Fathom trying to catch certain kind of fish.
Catching the certain type of fish. You did. You hella did that.
Yeah.
I gave up on that. What I haven't given up on is Corner Pond. Go buy it. I'm serious. Do
Good
it.
game.
Anyway.
Good game.
I've also been playing Oblivion.
It just came out.
Yeah, the remaster.
Is it
Oblivion
good?
means so much to me, man. Yeah, it's great. It's really great. I love it. And I haven't been like grinding on it or anything. I want to go back to it. But it's just every time I load it up, I hear the music. I mean, everything looks better, but it's the good kind of remaster where everything looks how it looks in my mind thinking back to when I played it back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, oh, this is exactly what I remember. Even though if you play original Oblivion, not remaster, it looks kind of shitty, but it's just that old Bethesda Oblivion charm.
Yeah.
Um,
It
it's
looked
so
good.
it's so
It
good.
looked good back then, though.
Back then, it was like
Yeah.
mind blowing
Yeah, it
almost.
was
Yeah.
so good. Yeah, I've never played Oblivion. I have watched people play Oblivion. I played Skyrim, but that doesn't count. And then but yeah, I've seen the remake. I've seen like a little bit of gameplay of it. Looks great. Looks great. People are excited. They should be.
Yeah.
Great game.
It's really good, and it's just what I remember. And they didn't change anything in like that they shouldn't have changed. So Oblivion rocks.
I should play it.
And if you haven't played it, you should load it up, give it a shot.
I don't want to do the remastered one. I want to go back and play the original one. Just for the sake of it, Just for
I guess.
for the nostalgic
Hey.
feel.
I mean, it's not nostalgic if you haven't played it before.
It's a shared nostalgic feeling,
Okay. Hey, I'm not gonna judge what you want to do.
I'll play the
I think
shitty
they're
looking
both
game
on Game Pass.
I'll
Probably.
play the shitty looking game if I want to play the shitty game. So
Yeah, do it, dude.
I'll
But
do
I
it.
will say, like the Oblivion gates look super cool in the remaster, compared to what I remember they used to look like. It looks cool, man. I like it.
Nice.
I like that game. So I'm just happy. I'm just because I don't know. It was really important to me growing up. For a while when I would just sit in my room and grind Oblivion. I don't even know if I ever made it to the very end of like the main story mission because I'd just walk around finding different caves, dungeons, and doing side missions and stuff, and all the different guilds and stuff. Just a nice escape for me, for my youth, for a while. That one and New Vegas. So
You've been
love those
grinding
Oblivion games.
You've
or
been
those Elder
grinding
Bethesda games.
Bethesda games, yeah. You've been grinding side missions for a long time then. See, I've never been a side mission person. You're that side mission person.
Sometimes, yeah. I do like to take my time, but it's my downfall because I never end up finishing games. I always do side missions and until I'm kind of just done with the game instead of the game coming to a conclusion,
It'd be kind of cool if there was a game where like it was I mean, I guess there's like the games like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy, but I'm thinking like if there was like a game like New Vegas or something like that where you could go around and do like side missions and we were like co-op playing the game, so I could progress through main story and you're like leveling up gear, and then when we get to like a main fight or something, like we come back together and do the fight. And
that'd be cool.
but
Yeah.
not a live service game, not something like Final Fantasy whatever or World of Warcraft.
I feel like that's something that Hazelight Studios could figure out.
Yeah,
Like the
I feel
split
like
fiction.
Yeah,
Takes two people.
I feel like there's something there that could be done.
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I've been watching The Last of Us too, the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
So no spoilers here, but I'm all caught up. I've been watching everything and I'm loving it. It's really nice. There's some things I don't love, but it's how do I say? There's certain things that I love in the game that weren't brought into the show. That I'm not going to get into specifics, but there's also stuff that's in the show that I'm like, dang, they never even touched that in the game. And I'm glad that we're getting a different perspective or more depth on certain scenes in the game or certain people's I don't know, reactions to events that occur. I'm being very vague because I'm not trying to spoil anything for anyone. But loving it. Tomorrow night, new episode comes out. I'm stoked.
Honestly, the game, like parts of the game were so terrifying. It's just like I don't want to see those monsters in anything. They're gross.
I don't blame you.
They're gross.
They do them. They do it well here.
I'm sure
There's
they
a-
do.
the makeup is nice and realistic. So
I need to watch it though. It's like a it's I've heard so many good things and I liked the game.
did you play the first one?
Mhm. Yeah, I
Did you
played
play
the
the second one?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. But
I
still,
played the first one, yeah.
well, they say that even if you didn't play the the games at all, it's
Yeah.
still obviously a good show. And I think it could even be like a better show because you're not constantly comparing the two in your head.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I can't have that perspective because I've played them.
Yeah.
I actually put my dad on that show too, and because obviously he's not gonna know what the video game's like. Ran him for the first 3 episodes the other day, or with the third episode the other day, and he was like, "Oh wow, that's cool." And I showed him, the game version of that scene too,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, that looks pretty good too." He said it looks real life. The graphics are pretty good. When did the game come out? 2018?
The first one?
The second one,
The second one?
something like
Something
that.
like that. Something like that. I
But
don't
yeah,
remember.
he's enjoying it so far. Honestly, I'm kind of, you know, I'm in the boat where it looks just as good, probably even better of a show. Depending on who you are.
Yeah. All subjective, but yeah, that's pretty much all I've been doing, man. That's what I've been up to. Just
Dang.
consuming media.
You just consume, dude. You're a consumer.
I'm a consumer, big time.
I want to be
That's
a
what I do.
consumer. That's what I want to do.
Well, you're a consumer.
The problem that I've been having is that I've been getting up earlier to go to work earlier. And dog, that just sucks.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like something about like just an hour earlier in the morning makes you like 4 hours more tired at night.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I see that.
It's a weird thing.
I mean,
yeah.
when I have to get up in the morning, 5 extra minutes in bed, like fighting for 5 extra minutes in bed and getting it and being able to like close your eyes for another just few minutes, somehow feels like it helps me get up. It's like, oh, I got an extra little bit.
Yeah.
I'm good now,
I'm chill. I'm a chill guy.
Super chill.
If you wake me up 1 minute before my alarm goes off, I'm talking 1 minute. It's about to go off. I'm about to wake up and turn it off. But if you wake me up, I'm so irrationally pissed at you. Like it's like you woke me up like 5 hours before my alarm went off.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but it's something about that. Like it would be better if you woke me up an hour before my alarm versus like less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, because then you look at the time and you're like, oh my God. Yeah, you just ruined my waking up. Yeah.
I could have
I've
had
been
one
there.
more minute of sleep.
Right.
Idiot. Get out of here.
But when in the grand scheme, that doesn't matter.
No.
Doesn't matter.
No.
But it does.
It does, yeah. It does.
In the moment, it
for
really
some
does.
for some reason it does.
Yeah.
So don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Well, I think that's about it for Level Best today.
Is it?
I know. I hope you guys enjoy the show. I hope
thought-
we did a good job. I know that player pass trivia is a little bit niche for our audience. So it's going to be a little weird for people that are just seeing us for the first time, but maybe it's a good chance for them to go and check out Player Pass.
Yeah.
It's a
'Cause
fun series we like to do.
You could be a part of our audience and then it would be less niche and you would be a part of it. You would like it. And
No
then
doubt.
more people that are in the audience, the less niche it is. I mean, It's like a whole thing. I don't want to have to explain it to you guys, but it's just like subscribe
It's
to the
simple arithmetic.
to the channel. Arithmetic?
Yeah, it's simple arithmetic.
What is arithmetic?
If you don't know, then you just would be confused by me explaining it to you. So I'm not trying to hurt you.
Sounds like a monster from Last of Us.
It's not.
I
But I think
kinda-
it's like just like math and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Arithmetic. Is that right, Zombie?
It's just probably just the main math English,
It's like
math
math
English
and
things.
Math
Geometry.
English. Yeah. Here at Level Best, we love math English stuff. We're
arithmetic.
arithmetic. We're good at it. So
It's one of those words that you just use, makes you sound like you know big words.
yeah. I don't. Small words. Me no small word.
Why use many word when small? Why use big word when small word do trick?
Facts. Big facts.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's it for the episode tonight.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I guess we'll just have to see you next time or something for episode 82. But
Yeah.
That's it. Any final words, Tooth, or anything like that? You got anything?
You know, go fishing tonight. You could go fishing tonight from your chair.
Go fishing.
Go fishing.
You could. Corner pond. Do it.
Go.
Okay. That's it.
We're going to.
Bye-bye. We're going to. Fishing.
And wrap.
And don't go anywhere because we're also doing Player Pass tonight. Episode 20. Officially episode 20 of Player Pass. How exciting is that?
That's super exciting. I'm pumped for it. I'm
kinda pumped.
Yeah, I'm pumped to go to the next game, but I'm pumped that we're at episode 20.
Yeah. It's a bit of a milestone for the series.
Yeah.
Player Pass. We didn't think about it. It's not like we spin the great wheel of games to figure out which game we're going to play in between episodes, and we ask it to pick only the best game for our 20th episode.
Yeah. We just spin it.
We just spin it and we do what it tells us because the great wheel of games is our god.
It is our god. And we spun
We worship it.
And
We worship the spin.
even
The spin
even
is our ritual.
even when we don't want to worship it, we have undying faith,
That's right.
unwavering.
Because here at Level Best, we love playing video games.
Some of them.
So every episode, we spin the great wheel of games to see what game we're going to be playing in between episodes. And then we come back and have a fun discussion about that game. And I don't know about you, man, but I'm interested to talk about pools.
Pools. Yeah. This was my game. So
This is your game. You did this.
I did this to us. Tensori put this game together. They're the developer. It came out in 2024, April 26th, almost just over a year ago. So how about that?
Not bad.
It's a walking simulator, and that is true. That is true. And
Very much so.
some swimming. You explore, admire, and listen. Uncanny, relaxing, unnerving. Weird oxymoronic kind of there. Eerie, immersive. No monsters chasing you or jumping towards at your screen. But you can feel
right.
oppressive at times by invoking fears of getting lost, the dark, tight spaces, and liminal space architecture. And this one was inspired by Backrooms.
Yeah. That's something I heard it was inspired by a backroom, like actually in the credits for the game at the end. It's inspired by Backrooms, Kane Pixel, who makes like Backrooms inspired content on YouTube. Really good stuff. and just a lot of good influences for this type of game for what it is. And I mean, there's a lot they pull off. Pools is dope in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
In a lot of other ways, it just didn't hit me the way I was hoping it would. It didn't hit me the way I was needing it to. I don't know if that makes sense.
It does. It makes sense to me. I was waiting for some end, some conclusion, some thing,
Yeah.
anything. I was waiting for anything. And some things came and it was, got me a little bit, and then I just, for some reason, it didn't deliver to me like I thought it was going to.
Yeah. It says in the description, no monsters chasing you or jumping at your screen, but it can feel oppressive at times by invoking fear, getting lost, dark, tight spaces, yada yada. And there are moments that are like this is happening so that you're scared and so that you feel scared. But again, very, very few times are they actually trying to like throw something up on your screen.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. There's one moment that I have here where I heard like a monster noise, some weird noise in the background, and it kind of freaked me out, and I was just like, "What?" And then right after that, I was paranoid immediately after, and so this is a clip for that. The noise I heard. Okay, that was creepy. That sounded like a monster of some sort. Was that our timid creature? We'll get into that. We'll get into what I mean by timid creature.
So you were in the SpongeBob room. I felt like I was walking around, that room was made of SpongeBob.
Yeah, you're like inside
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
It was just kind of squishy.
It's got brown baseboards like his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I there were like a couple times that I got, I don't know, like scared too, but then like it was something like silly. Like I have a clip where you encounter the duck for the first time. The duck. And that one kind of, it spooked me at first.
Sure.
It would get so tiring sloshing through the... That doesn't take... What the hell?
What the heck happened?
I think it was just the physics in the game being wonky or something.
Oh.
But it scared me. And I was like,
wait, hold on.
Wait a second. You're not supposed to do that.
Can you play that clip again and give us a good shot of the duck? Like when he Look at that. Look at that duck. Okay? You ever seen a duck? You ever seen a duck with red lips?
Its beak?
Okay.
Its beak?
I don't know. Is that
a beak?
Look, I don't know. Look, that's all I'll say for now. We'll circle back to this, but just remember, this duck's got big old red lips. That's weird. It's weird, man.
It does. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So we'll just leave it at that for now. But that was crazy. That was actually unintentionally.
It scared me.
Scary.
Yeah. It wasn't supposed to be. But you just like I think like that is like the parts that got me, and it wasn't even supposed to be like that. Like it wasn't even supposed to be a scary part. I feel like I wanted to see more sp- like scary music or something. Like I wanted to I wanted there to be more music. Like
Sure.
but they're just like there just wasn't. I mean, there was a part in the game where there was music, um it was nothing. I don't think. I have a clip of it. I think, and I pulled this clip because I think you have a clip of it too. But there's a point where you encounter a speaker that's playing some, I guess, sensational music.
I like this music.
He's underturned. Music.
You don't even pay it any mind.
I was watching you pull your clip and I was like, oh man, like I just like was like, well, music, whatever.
Music.
Whatever.
Yeah, I have a clip of I mean, this is a short clip for me of me listening to this music, but I sat there for like 3 minutes straight just listening. I liked this little ditty. Oh, a speaker. Let's enjoy this for a second. Man, I cut it off, but I like dissected it, like the way the
Yeah.
music was making me feel. What kind of instruments am I hearing? I was really thinking about it. You were just like, music.
I was just like locked in, ready for something to happen.
You did look focused.
I was focused.
That's the thing though with this game. It's all waiting for something to happen. Thinking something might show up around the corner. But right in the description, nothing, they tell you straight up, nothing's going to happen in this game.
Yeah. I mean, there are some parts that I was like, oh, like what happens here? Did you encounter the big pit with the diving board in the first level?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Did you inspect that diving board?
Yeah. I dove right off it.
You don't want to do that.
Well, it didn't do it. It didn't do anything.
No, I guess not. But it was
It
just
just
like
Prince of Persia Sands of Time to me.
you just don't want to do it.
Well, I did it. I gotta dive off the diving board. Right? I gotta. Oh. Did I die?
I was
Brings
ready
you right back.
I was ready for you to do it again.
I should have.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, and the whole rewinding the tape, rewinding the VHS tape.
Yeah.
That turns out to be a bit of the only like story lore ish kind of thing that we get in this game.
Yeah. I I was like certain that I needed to jump off that. I was like, this is where you got to go. I was like, it's so obvious. There's a diving board. But yeah, you didn't want to do that.
No.
You just didn't want to.
Are there any other moments that you can remember, like falling and having to get reversed? Even if you don't have a clip, do you remember anything else like that?
Yeah, I jumped into the elevator shaft, and then I have a clip of one that I did also because I was thinking back to the end of the first chapter, which I have a clip for that too. But this one is just like another moment that I got reversed. So this is kind of like what we jumped in last time. Nope.
Nope.
Bad. Okay.
Yeah, that happened to me a couple times because, like, to move on to the next chapter or whatnot, you do end up having to jump into a hole or something.
Yeah.
And then another perfect hole to jump into appears, and I'm like, okay, let's
That's the
hop
one.
in.
Rip.
Blue skidoo, we can too. And then you get
Nope.
reversed.
I jumped down that hole. I jumped down the elevator shaft. I jumped into a couple of the pools. I walked down a set of steps, and all of those times I just sort of like zipped like right down through, and I was like, why is this here? Why is this happening to me?
Yeah.
And some of the parts like this one,
Staircase.
this is a staircase. You go down it, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Is that down into water?
Oh. You hopped right in there, huh?
So we don't want to do that. Bad. Bad. Don't go in that water.
Yeah. I just encountered moments like that when I was like, yeah, this is for sure what you're supposed to do. Nope.
Yeah,
That's not a good way.
I ended up. So, it's hard to explain my feelings on this game because it's ultimately just a walking simulator, right? You're walking through these environments, going from one end to the other. In my experience, I just chose a direction and went.
Yeah.
Like, other than the very beginning when I was still kind of getting my feet wet, pun intended. I got turned around once, but then after that, I just kind of chose a direction and went, and it all ended up working out. I didn't really get stuck or lost or anything. So that was easier than I thought it would be. But the whole time you're walking so slow and things are weird and nothing's being told to me. It just
Yeah.
didn't click for me as to why it was a good game. And so
Yeah.
I was kind of just complaining the whole time. I was, frankly, during it, I was bored. And the things that would happen, like the little noise I heard, I have another clip of me just hearing another noise. Or I think it might be even the first time I heard a creepy noise. And I was kind of confused. Well, I was freaked out at that moment. That's true because I hadn't heard anything else. I hadn't really experienced anything too creepy. And then I
Yeah.
heard a weird noise. And that it broke the glass in the back of my brain where I'm like, "Oh, something creepy can happen." Okay. And yeah, here's the clip. So, dark hallway led us to the original path. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
I was waiting for something to pop out of those.
Hell no. Little
right.
noises. Moving on.
Yeah.
Little noises. There was like some scratches and then a couple little skitters. And it's like I'm creeped out. And then I have another clip. Now I'm paranoid because after that first experience, I just couldn't help. I kept looking behind me. Okay, we got to try to make different decisions. Who's following me? No one. Okay. Who's following me? No one. Okay.
Did you encounter somebody pulling a ladder up through a hole?
Yeah. An
Okay.
actual other person, moving
Yes.
person. Yeah.
Which are there's two times, right, that you encounter another person, right?
One time that I can remember,
There was
and it's
one.
the person under the water.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. There's that one, and the person pulling up the ladder. I know is like a
Pulling
person.
up the ladder.
Yeah, I saw a person
Oh.
like in a hole up on the wall, and they were pulling a ladder, like a loose ladder, like up through that hole.
Did you get a clip of that?
No, I couldn't. I was like trying to
Ah.
scrub through, but I'll have to find that clip. But yeah,
Huh.
the hands moment was creepy.
That one, yeah, that was kind of freaky for me too.
I was like, that's hands. Dog, that's somebody's hands. It like caught me off guard for a minute. I was like, what is that?
I thought for sure we were there alone. Like we were the only living thing. Maybe it's like
Yeah.
a dream world or something, you know? And so we're the only ones. And then another person that's moving, living. Oh, I don't know if they're
Probably-
underwater.
Yeah,
so
probably
that's
dead.
kind of tough to. I don't know. I feel bad because maybe they were coming out
Oh
and
yeah.
maybe to get a breath of air, and then they saw us and were like, "Oh no," and
then
went
they
back down.
Then they never made it.
Maybe they drowned.
I could probably sum up my whole time in the game by the experience of going from like beating the first chapter. And I have a clip called "Did I Just Off Myself?"
Well, wait. Let me show my clip of the
yeah.
hands moment of the
Oh,
guy
yeah,
under
yeah,
the
yeah.
water. I got some explaining to do, so I gotta show this because remember you saw the duck up close.
I did.
You saw the duck up close, and the way the duck looks evokes a certain it just image in my head.
Okay.
It's a fourth one down at the top row. Fourth one to the right.
Rubber
yeah.
ducky person.
I like the rubber ducky though. I'm not gonna lie, it looks like a rubber ducky sex toy or something. Oh shit. What's going on?
Oh, the hands pointed.
Should I go down there? Wait, there's a person down there. Okay, well I hope they're okay. There can't be much air down there.
Rubber ducky sex toy.
Okay. The red lipstick. It's like some blow up doll or something. One of those things you see in the movies.
Or in your house somewhere, because that's pretty niche. A rubber ducky sex doll is pretty like specific.
Don't you talk about my wife like that.
Dude, with a guy
How
that
dare you?
with a guy that plays Nightbutt, like it's hard to tell what you're into.
No, look, man, it's not how it looks. It's not how it looks. Look at that duck. Wearing
don't know.
lipstick.
I don't feel like that about the duck. You feel like that
Well,
about the duck. No, I
You
mean,
just don't have much of an imagination, do you?
I mean, I'm not shaming you about it. Like some people are into ducks.
I don't feel ashamed. I'm proud.
Some people are into ducks. You're that person.
No, it's not.
Is it just
thoughts
rubber?
in my head.
Is it just rubber ducks or is it real ducks too?
I refuse to answer that question.
Okay, I hope it's just rubber ducks.
So, when were you gonna off yourself? Now? Let's talk about that.
Now that I know that you like rubber duck. So this is the end of the first episode or whatever, and we can still go back and talk about the first one, but this was like, I feel like my entire vibe was just my thought that this was the end of the game.
Okay, and the clip is called "You Thought You Offed Yourself."
Yeah.
Right? I didn't just say that. I didn't just say that.
No.
That'd be out of pocket.
Is that what it is? I just totally lost my mind and offed myself, or What? I thought I was getting ready to have a credits screen.
Oh, I see. You hit the ground pretty hard
I know,
after
yeah.
that fall. I don't know. I feel like I thought the same thing, but then I think the achievement popped where like the end of the first chapter or something
Yeah,
occurred.
it did right after
So,
I got up, and I was like, oh, okay, there's more game. But that was pretty
Yeah.
much my whole experience with it. Was like, is it over? Is it over?
yeah. That's because I'm just like waiting. I'm like, I'm ready for this to be over. I'm walking so slow. I had a couple first encounters with some certain things that gave the game a little bit more depth.
Hmm.
Like my first water slide experience.
Those were some were kind of fun.
Throughout the game, you see these water slides in the distance, and you're like, "Oh, those look fun. That looks cool." And this is my first experience with one.
That is where the slide starts. Cool, let's do it. Is it just gonna be black? Bro. I can't even experience it. Okay, there's a little bit. Oh, okay, that jump out of the slide, that's the funnest thing about this game so far. That was dope.
There was a slide at the end that you like that it's lit up more. I can't really recall. I can't really recall which part it is, but I know there is a slide like that.
Yeah, and there's a couple open top slides, and some of them were just shorter, so the light from the bottom kind of seeped in. I don't remember any. There were a couple maybe that you could see a little better.
There's one that shoots you straight into a wall.
Into a wall?
Yeah.
What the heck?
You probably wouldn't have gone down it because it doesn't seem like one you need to go down, and you don't. It just shoots you into the wall.
Well, I remember there's one, I think in between chapters where it shoots you up and over a big gap and into a tube.
Yeah, that one was cool.
That one was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
So it's not all bad things about this game, you know, but we just found it I found it a little boring.
Yeah.
But how about, do you remember running into, you're just doing your walking, and then this like transparent warbly wall comes forward and through you, like some spirit or something.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a clip.
That?
I don't know if I have a clip for it, but yeah, I encountered that.
That happened a few times.
Yeah.
You're just walking, and it's kind of... I don't like that. That was weird.
What was it?
I don't know. The spirit of the pool phantom.
It's so weird. Like I feel like I still don't know.
No, I've beat the whole thing, all the chapters, nothing.
Yeah.
No idea. Yeah, kind of weird.
I wonder if there's any lore like to it.
Yeah, there might be like a YouTube video somewhere that has a full explainer.
Yeah. Did you catch a glimpse of anything crazy or anything in the game?
Well, yeah. The game thinks I did.
Thought you did?
But I'm pretty sure I have a clip of when I got an achievement for having looked behind me, and it said that I found I saw something. Do I have a clip for this, zombie? I don't.
I don't think so.
Oh, what the heck?
You were definitely talking about it though. So I guess at some point you might catch a glimpse of something. And I'm bummed because I didn't see it either. I also didn't get the achievement.
Yeah, well, I must have just been going back and forth trying to see, because what happened was I was going down this tube. It's pretty dark.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm, me, just from that other clip, I'm paranoid now, so I'm looking behind me all the time, periodically, going down this tube. I look behind me, I get to the end of the tube, and an achievement pops that says like you looked behind you, you saw the timid creature behind you. And I was frankly a little pissed off because I didn't see anything. It was too dark. I didn't see anything. This achievement popped. The
Yeah.
game thinks I saw something and I didn't. And I was like, man, something actually scary, spooky happened and I didn't even witness it. It was on my screen. I didn't see it. But then looking back at the footage, I zoomed in. There's nothing there. I didn't see anything. So it's just like, I think it's just an achievement popped because I looked behind me and to make me think that something was there when there was nothing. I bet there was nothing.
Maybe there wasn't. I saw a weird punishment in the game, so I did glimpse something, and I think it's weird. But you're into the rubber duck, so you might be into this too.
No,
I don't know.
this is crossing a line.
Oh,
This is
okay.
crossing a line.
Like one person watching another person poo. It's weird. Okay. It'd be a weird punishment.
Yeah.
That was weird. The mannequins were weird.
Did you turn in your report this morning, Johnson? Oh no, sir. I'm running behind. Get in the shit room. Come on. It's out there. Take a poo. Hurry up. I can't, sir.
There was just like, I feel like all the mannequins were like so weird, and just like sometimes, like in that case, like what for? Why? There were so many toilets in the game too.
A lot of toilets.
A lot of
Lot of-
toilets.
I don't know. I want to call them mannequins, but they're like glossy marble statues.
Yeah,
you
I guess.
know?
Yeah, I guess that's true. They have like freaky eyes too. Like some of them are like freaky.
Hollow eye holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I have a clip of the mannequins. This is toward the end of the game, but
Okay.
this is a clip, a good clip of the mannequin, and probably the most in your face spooky part of the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now that's creepy. Okay, that was the first fun creepy thing. Oh, are they gonna keep following me? So they're just a means of like, oh, that's freaky, man. It's the kind of thing where I know it's gonna happen, but I still look back and they're closer and it freaks me out. Yeah.
That was also, I don't have a clip of it, but that moment right there is like another like short little itty bitty like thing that lets you know that there's some lore to the game, because
I have that clip. Yeah,
oh, you have it? Okay.
it's the very last, basically the last scene
Yeah.
of chapter 6, and we can play it. I don't care.
It's just,
Um,
it's like I was like confused, but I feel like I guess the rewind like made sense.
Yeah,
this point.
and then there's also in the settings, you can increase the VHS film grain like
Oh.
filter on the screen. And so I was like, okay, so they're really evoking this whole like you're on a VHS tape thing.
Mhm.
And that was solidified by this clip.
Hello. I got no control now. What's going on? Oh. I put down the video camera.
Do you think that is the guy from the ladder?
What, this guy or the guy at the door?
The guy at the door.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't think
that's
so.
it.
Hmm.
Please.
I don't think so.
No.
I think there's like a combination of like being all in your head and I don't know. But the thing is, and you played chapter 0 too. That's the newest DLC chapter.
Yeah.
You end up
yeah.
finding that room with the desk where you were
Yeah,
sitting
yeah.
down watching the VHS tape.
Yeah.
And so it presumably it's like a poolception going on where
yeah.
you recorded a bunch of a bunch of situations in the pool's dimension, and then you're watching it back, still stuck in the pool's dimension, you know? And that's kind of messed up, but also it's just I don't know if there is any escaping pools world, if you live and die there, you know, born and die there, or what happens, or if it's just all one long dream and you're gonna wake up and have to go to your job tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nightmare.
Somebody wakes you up 1 minute before your alarm.
Mm.
Going back to the mannequins, there was one moment that wasn't, I don't know if it was supposed to be that weird or that freaky, but I did something silly and was like, every now and then I would like dunk my head under the water because I saw an achievement for something that was under the water in the Steam thing.
You looked at the achievements beforehand?
I just saw that one.
Dang.
And I ended up not ever finding it, but it did lead me to have a freaky moment, though.
Okay.
I deserve it.
You're sweating to death.
Yeah, dunk your head underwater a little bit.
What the hell?
I thought I could hide under the water from them.
That'd be
Oh
great.
my god.
Yeah, those guys are freaky, man. Mm-hmm. They're just taking a dip.
Get a shot of their eyes right there. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Empty, hollow, black eyes.
Yeah, I deserved that. I mean, for looking at the achievements. I like popped around the corner. I was like,
Whoa.
mannequins.
Pop
What are you
up
doing
out of the
here?
water. Yeah, I think that's the first time you really see the mannequins, isn't it?
Yeah,
That moment?
yeah, I think so.
Something like that.
Did
but
you
this,
did you have a favorite part of the game? Like, I know we've like talked some smack on it, but like,
yeah.
did you have a favorite part?
There are certain aspects of this game I really like, and I took a lot of clips from the first half of the game because I don't know, I just felt like there was a lot going on, but then I toward the second half of the game, of all the chapters, a lot more happens, and I didn't end up getting a lot of clips of like the most different moments,
Yeah,
like the moments where the black mannequin creature, white mannequin creature, they're giant and they're playing chess with the small mannequin creatures.
yeah,
And I remember in the moment I said something like this, it seems like symbolic of how the people with the most power just use the people under them as pawns in their just game of chess in this world. And I think it was more of a joke, just trying to find any sort of like deeper meaning in anything happening in this game.
you were very
so I don't know.
philosophic there. I just went, they're going to sacrifice themselves. I was just doing the Harry Potter wizard's chess monologue.
Right.
So stupid.
But there is another thing I really liked is the like gravity shifting perspective changing, like the I don't know how do you explain it? I guess we could just show you with the
the
clip.
illusion.
Okay. There's some cool stuff about this game. I love these perspective changes. Ooh. Adds a whole extra layer of depth to this game. Not to mention the level design. I have no idea how it seems like I'm always going in the right direction almost. Besides the very beginning. Oh,
Nice.
I got an achievement. I don't know if you got that achievement. That you did?
Yeah, I got
Okay,
that one.
good.
I
Like a
love
weird dive.
Yeah,
It felt like it was an achievement for something you were supposed to do. I felt like I was supposed to go that direction, but I don't know.
You had to go down there. I mean,
Right?
yeah, I was nervous to jump down the elevator shaft because I had done it before and died. So, but
Right.
I also like that. I feel like the illusions, like that stuff, that was like my favorite part of the game because it started to feel like it was like, oh, like this is like getting intense, like a moment, I guess.
Yeah.
But this was my favorite one, which is the first
Trying
one
to
you
do something
encounter.
I can walk up.
Yeah.
Whoa, that is so trippy. That's crazy. Wow.
It's cool.
That's a wild thing right there. That's so cool. And then that whole level is like that. You're just like continually like going up over these like hills, like, and like parts of the level. So I will say that they absolutely nailed the liminal space architecture piece of the game.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Agreed.
nailed it. I think they could have done a little bit more on the sound design. The footsteps and the breathing was scary, but like I felt like there needed to be some more like, I don't know, like water, like something falling in the water, or like, I don't know, like
Sure.
running down the hallway, or like there just needed to be like a little bit more of that maybe.
Yeah, I know they weren't going into it trying to be scary.
Yeah.
But they could have done gotten a little more creative with the ways that they did try to make us scary, to make us scared. Like one little growly noise when you pass a vent on the ground, and then nothing for a while, and then just some creepy sculptures and art. I don't
Yeah.
know. Did you get stuck at all? Because I feel like I remember you saying that you had gotten lost or stuck at some point.
Yeah. So there's this door that you were like playing the clip back like almost at the same moment, like before the
Yeah.
thing. And I was like, no way. And it was so stupid, honestly. Like at least my experience to it, because I felt like I should have seen it. But I feel like the game tricked me.
Huh. Weird wall. All right, moving on.
So we don't want to go on the blue slide, right?
Oh no.
No, that's the blue slide we went in. Wait, we came up this way.
I feel like I looked
We
at
went
it
down
like
the
6
blue slide.
times.
Yeah, that's weird.
I feel
This-
like I got
Look,
gypped.
yeah, I have a clip. This is what happened to me. It was you couldn't miss it.
Yeah.
Oh,
What did you do that I didn't
let's go
do?
this way. I turned all the way
Illusory wall.
around and then turned all the way. I don't know. Cool.
Not cool. Not cool. Opposite of cool.
I'm glad it worked for me, and because I would have screwed me up just like it screwed you up.
And I went down that blue
Um,
slide, and I'm mad that I went down that blue slide.
I never went down it. I just went straight through that illusory wall.
Well, it takes you right down to the bottom. You had to walk all the way
Oh.
back up the steps.
Slowly.
So, yeah, slowly. Because I also didn't turn my walking speed up.
Well, I did. I turned it up.
Well, I thought it was going to be nice to like walk through and like have freaky moments, but then that didn't really like occur that much. And so I should have just sped up the walking. I did for the chapter 0 or whatever.
Yeah, good.
I was zooming.
Did you
there's a lot of weird art pieces. Like we mentioned the big chessboard.
Mm.
We mentioned the sculptures and the mannequins and stuff. Was there anything else that stuck out to you as far as weird art goes?
There was one where, and I forgot to pull a clip for it, but there was one where it was just like a torso, and the arms were like up in the air, and there were 4 lawn chairs sitting around it, and
Right.
that one came up, and you were able to sit in the chairs, which is kind of cool because it is like a little freaky, like when you sit in the chairs and like look around. But I was just like, yes, torso, we'll praise to you. Like we'll pray to the torso with arms. It
Yeah, I
just
don't
was
know.
weird. It was just like heavenly light coming down on top of it. So I was praying and
I
stuff.
remember sitting in one of those chairs, just being like, "Let's sit here and admire the art." And so I said nothing for like 3 seconds, and I was like, "All right, that was cool. Let's move on."
There were cool art
Yeah,
pieces, like the gallery walkthrough was cool, and then it got to like the scary, like more sinister art. Like there's definitely some cool pieces in there.
yeah, and some of the ways that they had those mannequins positioned and stuff. Like there was the what I call the rugby scrum mannequin. It's like
Oh yeah.
like how cheerleaders hop on top of each other and do a cool pyramid thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this looks like rugby players did that and just kind of climbed all over each other. I don't know. It was weird though. But another thing I saw was this weird. When I saw it from a distance, it looked like a QR code.
I said the same exact thing. I know what part you're talking about.
Did you test it?
No, did you?
I did.
Did it work?
Let's watch the clip.
What is this? Is this a QR code? I'm going to double check. I'm going to triple check and make sure. Is this a QR code? No, it's not. Okay.
I thought it
No,
was
I don't know what it is.
I thought it was a map
It
of
does
that
look kind of like a map, right?
of that level, but I couldn't figure it out in my brain, like where I had been and how that would be the map.
Right.
Like
And
I
there's
couldn't-
no "you are here" symbol or star or
No.
dot or anything,
That would have been crazy if it was a QR code.
right?
Yeah. Dang.
Yeah, and after I tried, I was like, of course it's not a QR code. It's not like there's no dots or, there's no telltale signs of a QR code, but imagine
Yeah.
brought me to some creepy ARG online or something.
Dude, what if that was the only jump scare in the entire game and it was that QR code?
Oh, that'd be mean.
That would be so funny. Maybe in the next chapter. I wonder if in the art gallery, that first part, if some of those drawings were like developers' kids or like art they've done themselves or something like that.
Maybe because some of them were like little kid doodle looking things
Yeah.
drawn with crayon, and other ones were like basically it's like screenshots from the game. It seemed with
Yeah.
what looked like a little like some sort of signature in the bottom corner,
Yeah.
like but it wasn't a signature. It was like a character
Yeah.
looking like a little dude.
Little weird thing, yeah.
So I wonder what the significance of those are. Yeah, I don't know.
I will say that I'm interested to see like if they keep introducing content to it, because the chapter 0 was pretty good.
That was better.
Yeah. I thought it was like exciting. There was just some cooler moments, like you got more like signs pointing you in the direction of pools, which was kind of like I thought that was a funny thing to have in the game called pools, is like just constant signs, and the only thing it's pointing you to is pools. More pools.
Yeah.
Pools.
I liked chapter 0 probably the best out of all of them, almost. Besides maybe the one with the cool gravity illusion
things.
floors.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I feel like
but
chapter 0 they added more music, more sound effects.
maybe, and you could also swim under the water, which was I almost
Yes.
got lost trying to swim under the water and figure out where to go under there.
Mm-hmm.
That was tough, but I don't remember the music. I didn't get any clips from chapter 0 because I didn't expect you to end up finishing the whole thing and doing
Yeah.
that too. But
I
I'm glad you
forgot.
did. So
I forgot to go back and get clips because there was a moment like you guys saw me pushing around the duck, not for the reasons
yeah.
that Sherman Cool pushed around the duck, but I got into this room of pool floats and I was like, I'm gonna push one of these pool floats in that big hole. And I was sure that I could do it. And then I was less sure the closer that I got to it. And then finally, I shoved one of the pool floats into the big hole. And then I shot
wish you
one
had gotten
straight
a
up into
clip of
the
that.
air.
Yeah, and then you like pinched it off with a little staircase,
yeah.
and it popped right up on because like the physics of the game, the way it works is you run into the pool floaty, you run the pool floaty into the steps going up out of the pool, but the pool floaty stops,
Yeah.
and you gotta like jimmy it basically to get it to flip up over onto the steps and up the steps.
Yeah.
And then you like worked at it for a good few minutes, got it up, and then you were able to like get on top of the floaty, stand on the edge of it and get it to flip over to get it to move because you couldn't just push it when it was out of the water.
Yeah, I was like crouch,
that was silly.
stand, crouch, stand, crouch, stand. But that was kind of I feel like it would have been fun to try to do something like that. Like, I don't know, like try to break the physics of the game a little bit and just
Yeah.
I don't know, like do something.
But that's the thing. It's you have to do something that the game doesn't intend in order to have fun. Like I think you and I both agree. I mean, I'll just start with my perspective first. I think it's a pass. I think I want to pass on this game. First of all, it's $10, which I think is a little steep for the experience, even though what's cool is that the DLC, the Chapter 0 came out recently and it was part of the game I bought.
Yeah.
And I assume any further content in the future is just going to be added in. So that's cool. I think the big thing to consider is that it's a walking simulator. The spooky nature of it is few and far between. And it's a lot of walking, and then you get in the water and you're slowly wading through the water.
Mhm.
And it just wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
And I think there are types of people out there where it could be for them. Like this is their kind of game and they're stoked to try to look at all the little stuff, nooks and crannies, try to find the deeper meaning in every little bit. But for me it was a little just meandering. Like I couldn't see the point of it almost. But I think that's a big appeal for a lot of those back rooms types of game, liminal space types of games.
Yeah.
Is that it's just creepy. It's not meant to be anything more than that. But I could have used some puzzles, maybe a puzzle or two to get a door open or something.
Yeah.
I could have used a couple extra noises like you were talking about to creep me out a little bit.
Yeah.
A shadow. Turn around and like a shadow. Maybe that's what that entity was that I supposedly saw was like a shadow around a corner of a doorway that was barely in view anyway. I don't know, but some more stuff like that.
Yeah.
I liked the hands in the hole. That was sick.
The
I don't
duck.
know. The duck, like
You're
one
into
thing
the
they
duck?
did with the duck floaties was like in the distance you saw a silhouette of the duck floaty around a pole, and you're like, what is that? And you get closer and it's like, oh, it's just this happy little duck floaty, or a little octopus floaty.
Yeah.
So there's certain things they did right. I just wanted a little more. I wanted to be a little bit more freaked out. What about you?
I will say that I wanted to ride the pool float or duck at some point, and I thought it was a little not cool that you could sit in the chairs, but you couldn't get on the floats. That's just a side point. I agree. I think that this game is definitely for people, and that's clear. It has overwhelmingly positive or mostly positive reviews on Steam. It's $10. I think that is also a little steep, at least for me. Um, and I will say it's a pass with a caveat that I'll probably go back to try to get some of the achievements, maybe.
Okay.
Because there are a
I'm
lot
not
of
going to.
achievements. That I will say that's a good part of the game is that there are a lot of achievements. There seems to be a bunch of secret-ish ones that could be cool. I can't guarantee that I'm going to go back and get them, but it is an appeal to me that I would like to go back and get them. But
Sure.
I'm gonna say a pass too. I just wanted more sound design. I don't need scared, but I need the feeling like I might be scared.
Yeah.
And I just didn't get that the whole time. There was just like these little snips, and I wanted more. I wanted more
Yeah.
duck falls into the water. I wanted more splash. I wanted more door closing, and you can't open the door. Like, yeah,
Maybe give me a waterfall. That'd be cool.
waterfall.
A
Yeah.
waterfall. I was really missing a jump button too,
Oh
which I know
yeah.
probably would have broken some parts of the game where they don't want you jumping on a ledge to jump out of the map or something, but I like being able to jump in games. Give me
Mhm.
a jump button.
Jump would have been cool.
But this ain't a jumping simulator, it's a walking simulator.
It's a walking
So,
sim.
yeah, that's our player pass for the game Pools, and it's a pass.
Yep.
Unanimously from us this time, but of course, that's just our opinion. Pick it up, pay $10 and play it. If what you saw today in our clips looks good to you, if you like that, we're not the boss of you. Play
Nope.
it. Why
You
not?
can play it.
Yeah, or just heed our advice. And if you're the type of person that is a little impatient and likes things a little more in your face, I think like me personally, or just this doesn't look good to you, don't waste your time.
Yeah. They crushed the liminal space architecture, so if that's your thing, really nice to
Yeah.
look at. Really nice game to look at, and that's
Yeah.
mostly what you'll be doing.
There was a lot of cool stuff about this game, to be
Yeah.
honest, but it just not for me, and
Yeah.
it's just not something I would recommend somebody pay $10 for.
Yeah, true.
Well, you know what time it is then?
Yeah.
Time for the Great Wheel of Games, baby.
Yeah, we gotta spin that wheel. But
Well, let's after you, sir. Let's
but
do it.
first, we gotta add a game.
We got to add a game. We have
Yeah.
to make the Great Wheel of Games greater.
Greater than ever.
Yep. You got a game?
Yep. Do you got a game?
I got a game.
What is it?
What do we? Me first?
Yeah, you first.
Want me to go?
Yeah, you go.
The game I'm adding to the Great Wheel of Games is a game called Shutterbuds.
Shutterbuds?
Shutterbuds. It's a free-to-play game
Okay.
called Shutterbuds. I'll read you the description, the Steam description.
Okay.
Explore a national park with up to 3 of your photojournalist friends. Take jobs from top magazine brands, then hit the trail in search of interesting landmarks and goofy creatures to photograph. Use your pay to buy useful items and cosmetics. You'll be sure to make the front page in a flash. And it came out today. No, 2 days ago.
2
1 day
days
ago?
ago.
Something like that. May 2nd.
Hmm.
Shutterbuds. It looks like a
Shutterbuds.
content warning kind of thing. But
Yeah.
it's peaceful and you're taking pictures, and I don't think this is the kind of game where you're gonna explode or blow up or get eaten by a monster, which I think
No.
is a nice twist on this kind of genre.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I wonder if there is something to it though.
See, I guess.
Like there's
doesn't say it.
Like there's a big scary monster somewhere.
See, that's your problem, man. You go into every game looking for a big scary monster. That's why
I
you
know.
hated pools.
I know. I need to get. I need to get over it. Ugh. Okay.
That's Shutterbuds, though. Let's add it onto the wheel, baby.
Shutterbuds. Nice.
Shutterbuds. What about you? What you
My
adding?
game. I'm also gonna do a game that's in the woods.
No way.
Yeah. I'm gonna do a game called Oh Dear.
Oh.
Oh
I've heard of
Dear.
this game.
It's one hunter and up to 4 more friends disguised as deer in this thrilling game of hide and seek where every move could be the last. Will you blend in with the herd or stand out? Oh dear.
Yeah, this game looks silly as hell.
It looks so goofy. It's sort of like a Dead by Daylight, right? / prop hunter. Because you're a deer.
Yeah, prop hunt or like spy party, if you've heard of that game.
Yeah.
Where you got to blend in. I like that. I've always wanted to play a game like that, to be honest, but I don't know. It's hard to get people together for it. But
Yeah.
at least for this, at least me and you will get together and play it together. So
Yeah, and I think it's like a online kind of deal too. So I think you can play online.
Get to the cabin.
I like the get to the cabin part.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. That's
Yeah.
for the deers come after you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
All
Hunter
right.
become the hunted.
So yeah. Oh dear.
Let's add it onto the wheel. And
Yeah.
I mean, if everything's ready to go, then I say
I might have
Is
to.
it may
Might-
be time.
I might have to send the wheel.
Oh,
Hold
that's
on.
okay.
Wheel.
install.
Send that wheel.
Send that wheel.
That wheel's being sent.
Shutterbuds and oh dear.
Hopefully that game. Does that one have the wheel or the games from last time?
I think so.
I don't think so. I think we're good.
We're good? Okay.
I think so. Shutterbuds and oh dear.
Does this have all the games on it? Looks like it.
I think so. Version 347, I think, is good.
All right.
We're good.
Okay.
Then I think it's time, Tooth.
To spin
Spin
that wheel. One day we'll get it.
One day we'll get it.
Oh, nice.
Toaster Arena.
Toaster Arena.
I don't remember what this one is. I gotta look it up because
Yeah.
I think it's like some boomer shooter something.
It's cool. Toaster Arena.
Toaster Arena.
Here it is. Zombies got it. Okay.
Oh, I remember this. Ooh. Big movement. Big movement. Okay.
It's like a game that was never finished.
Yeah. It's free to play though. I love that. That's my favorite
Yeah.
price.
I felt like this game is going to be crazy.
I wonder if there's anybody playing it.
Oh
still.
man, I hope it's not dead, like player base, but
I see you
It
playing as
could-
furries.
I'm all about it.
that's my favorite
Yeah.
part.
Interesting. Okay. I don't know what to say. I just hope there's people to play against. I
Yeah.
hope they're not too cracked. And at the very least, you and I can play against each other and kick each other's ass in this
Yeah.
game. And we'll try out all the different game modes and stuff. But I don't know. Something tells me it's going to be a quick player pass for this
Yeah.
one.
Probably
Um,
so. I'm hoping that there's a lot of people playing it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I
Cool.
don't know.
Well,
It's free.
it's free, man. So Toaster Arena, free on Steam. Pick it up if you want to, play it maybe play against us. If you happen to be one of the few people playing it, I don't know. Or unless there's a bunch of people playing it, play it, come back in 2 weeks, join the discussion on the next episode or Player Pass, or wait for our discussion, watch it. Don't waste your time until we say that's a good idea to waste your time on this, because I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be a play or a pass at this time. I got to play it first.
It
So,
might not be good.
I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I can't tell yet.
Well, that's it for this episode of Player Pass. I guess we'll see you guys in a couple weeks for the next episode. Until then, be good.
We'll see you later.
Goodbye. Thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.
Bye.